Welcome to Byte Further. In today's video, you'll learn what to do when your iPhone 14 won't turn on. Nothing is more confusing than waking up in the morning and finding your iPhone 14 won't start up after charging overnight. You press the power button, but nothing comes up on the screen. The phone only shows a black screen with no sign of life and remains unresponsive. Sometimes, your iPhone 14 suddenly shuts off and won't turn back on. It seems dead and unusable. What are the reasons for the iPhone 14 not turning on? Let's have a look at some causes and solutions. Why is your iPhone 14 not turning on? There are multiple reasons why a smartphone is not powering on, be it iPhone 14, iPhone 14 Plus, iPhone 14 Pro, or iPhone 14 Pro Max. Here, we'll narrow it down to 3 causes in the following. 1. A drained battery. The battery may be running out of power. It also may be degraded due to overuse. Or your iPhone 14 is not turning on because the battery is overheating. Meanwhile, the charging cable, charger and your iPhone 14's charging port also need to be inspected if your device is not turning on or charging. 2. A software glitch. There may be something wrong with the new iOS update you install or the current operating system. If your iPhone 14 suddenly turned off and won't turn back on only when opening one specific app, it could be at fault. 3. Water or physical damage. A single drop or a small amount of liquid can hurt the components inside your iPhone 13 greatly, making it refuse to turn on as usual. Now, keep watching to see how to fix an iPhone 14 that won't turn on. Make sure to attempt each solution until your device turns on successfully. Step 1. Do charging. Connect your iPhone 14 to a wall power outlet with Apple certified charging cable and charger. Keep your phone plugging into the power for at least 30 minutes. A dead battery sometimes needs more time to receive enough power to turn on. If the lack of power is the cause, you should see a red battery symbol appearing on the screen after a few minutes. Once your iPhone 14 gains enough power, it will start powering on and show the Apple logo. When you see the lock screen, your iPhone 14 turns back on normally. Step 2. Switch cable and charger to do charging. What if your iPhone 14 won't power on or charge after plugging it into power? It's time to inspect the charging accessories and the charging port. Start with checking the cable. See if it can charge other iOS devices normally. If not or there is any visible crack, scratch or collision, switch another cable. If it works well, check the charger next. The same. See if it can charge other iOS devices normally. If not or there is any visible crack, scratch or collision, switch another charger. If it works well, then clean the charging port. Use a dry and software toothbrush to softly clean the charging port of your iPhone 14. Once done, plug your iPhone 14 into the power again and see if it charges and powers on. Step 3. Charge and force iPhone 14 to turn on. Perhaps there is a software conflict, preventing your iPhone 14 from turning on completely. This can be caused by a malfunctioning app. This can be also caused by a glitch cropping out from the system. Whatever, doing a power cycle can help make everything back to its normal status. Here's a step-by-step tutorial to show you how to turn on iPhone 14 when it won't turn on. Keep your iPhone 14 charging via a wall power. Quickly press the volume up button then release. Quickly press the volume down button then release. Then, keep holding the side button until the Apple logo appears on the screen. As long as you see it bypasses the Apple logo and load the lock screen, it means your iPhone 14 powers on properly. Step 4. Update iPhone 14 system. If you still can't turn on your iPhone 14, you might be able to force it to turn on using a PC or a Mac. Apple provides a detailed tutorial for that. Since your iPhone 14 won't power on, Apple introduces a recovery mode to make the computer contact the phone easily without touching the screen. Then, all that's left to do is applying iTunes or Finder to update the iOS software. Here, we'll simplify the series of steps that everyone can work through simply to turn on an iPhone 14 that won't turn on. Fire up a PC or a Mac, connect your iPhone 14 to it, and then open iTunes or Finder window. Next, enter recovery mode on your iPhone 14, iPhone 14 Plus, iPhone 14 Pro, or iPhone 14 Pro Max. Quickly press then let go of the volume up button. Quickly press then let go of the volume down button. Press the power button and hold it until you see a black screen showing a laptop and a cable with a link pinned at the top. That's exactly the recovery mode. Let your device remain untouched on the recovery mode and go back to the computer. From the iTunes or Finder window, click the Update option available on the opening dialog box. It'll keep popping up a few windows to let you confirm. Just click Accept, Yes, or something like that until the update process is triggered. The process often takes 1 hour, which sometimes will be longer if the internet speed is low. If your iPhone 14 turns on after the progress bar reaches the end, then the not powering on issue has been fixed. And all your data should remain intact after the device boots up. Step 5. Wipe iPhone 14 and reinstall iOS system. In case your device still shows no signs of life, attempt to do a reset. Resetting your iPhone 14 will wipe everything on it. Ensure you make regular backups of your important Android data. The same as doing an update, you'll need to reset your iPhone 14 via recovery mode. Fire up a PC or a Mac, connect your iPhone 14 to it, and then open iTunes or Finder window. Next, enter recovery mode on your iPhone 14, iPhone 14 Plus, iPhone 14 Pro, or iPhone 14 Pro Max. Quickly press then let go of the volume up button. Quickly press then let go of the volume down button. Press the power button and hold it until you see a black screen showing a laptop and a cable with a link pinned at the top. That's exactly the recovery mode. Let your device remain untouched on the recovery mode and go back to the computer. From the iTunes or Finder window, click the Restore option available on the opening dialog box. Finish the on-screen instructions that follow. The reset process will be triggered automatically and take an hour to complete. Hope your iPhone 14 is turning on now after the reset. If even the factory restore didn't come to the rescue, it might be time to face the reality that the hardware might be broken. Ask the Apple's expert to get it repaired. That's all for how to fix an iPhone 14 that is not turning on at all. If you find this video helps, please give it a thumbs up and share it via Facebook, Twitter, and so on to help others in need. Also, if you have any further questions, feel free to write them down in the comments below and I'll reply ASAP. To learn more tech tips about iPhones, subscribe to the Byte Further channel. Now, you can click another video on the screen to keep watching.